I love rich people on TV. So I loving Beverly Hills as well as Salt Lake. If this wasn't Beverly Hills and this was like the OC and this same storyline was happening, I would not be loving it. And so far, right, we're 2 episodes into Potomac or 3. I am liking Potomac, but I'm like you. I'm very cautious. Like I'm optimistic. It's going to be a good season. To your point, we don't know where we are with Robyn and Juan. We better know, Sarah, by the end of this season, we better have a real understanding and look about why Robyn is sitting on the side of a fucking street corner crying. Because if this season ends and we're left with the crumbs and dancing around with Robyn and Juan, we're going to have to get rid of you, Robyn. We got to see it this season, girl. So we are optimistic. Keep going, Robyn. You're onto something. Keep pushing through, girl.
I have news for you. My prediction is we are going to get 0 answers because there's clearly Robyn and Juan do love each other. I think they've been together since like way back in the day, and they've been through everything. They've been through being multimillionaires to being dead ass broke. Okay. And now they're building themselves up again. I don't think Juan has a coaching job. I don't know if he has a prospective coaching job. I'm going to, hedge my bets here and say he will get hired again. But I don't know, that whole Cop and State, like kind of fake, catfishing event that happened. I don't know. He's still under investigation. I think, would it shock me if Robyn and Juan have like some sort of, I don't know though. Do people really have these arrangements? Maybe they're, I'm not sure. I mean, they did remarry. It's just, to me, like, I wouldn't be shocked if they sat back everything they've been through and seeing their boys growing up going, you know what? We should ride this train as long as we can ride it, because we have clawed our way back. I mean, you and I talk about this. For Erica Jane, it has to be, you go from walking into restaurants and you get everything you fucking want, everything you want. You're famous, you're rich, you're with Tom Girard. Juan Dixon was like a big deal, basketball player, college, everything. They were millionaires, they had everything. And then to lose it and you're finally rebuilding it. Are you going to blow it up again? Or are you going to say, let's give the people what they want. Let's see where this goes. And in 5 years from now, when we're off this show, but we've made $3 million more, we can decide if we want to be with each other or not. Because
you don't think Robyn, like, he's a dog, I'm starting over, Robyn Dixon's now on a date, she's double dating with Jizzy Jizz. I mean, I think Robyn is welcome in the Potomac sphere of housewives, whether she's with Juan or not.
Yeah, but I think you're underestimating Robyn and Juan's connection to each other, because he's already cheated on her. That was what set them off and divorced the first time. But yet they still like live together. I mean, they're clearly two people that are addicted to each other, and they might be those two that type of person where they're like, they just are, they can't get not addicted to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Something?
What?
This is not about me. I've really been riled up for 2 days here. This is not about me.
What?
I am just so fucking happy that I am all alone in the world and single. So happy. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get, like, we're living together and our heads hit the same pillow and you cheated on me and I'm addicted to, I don't understand any of these complicated. I understand that life is complicated. I'm just saying I have set up my own life to be very simple, and it's not easy, but I don't understand all this. I don't understand it all.
Well, not everybody's relationship is like Robyn and Juan.
Well, but a lot of them are. We talked about Kyle and Mauricio last season. Now we have PK and Dorit. A lot of this stuff is hairy scary. A lot of it's hairy scary.
Well, reality TV exemplifies everything. That's why.
All
right, I have to love you and leave you.
Jesus, really? Okay, we'll have to talk about Carl and Lindsay next time, darling.
Well, hit me really quick, because he's very weird to me. He's very strange. I'm not a big Summer House, Winter House fan. You guys already know this. I'm really not, this Carl and Lindsay thing. And then please, you jump in because you're way more of an expert. But that panel at BravoCon where they were on the stage for the first time together that weekend, it was so weird. He's nonchalant about what he did. I don't know. He's so weird. I'm not a fan of him.
You feel like it's like condescending? I find him, and it's very strange. I've said this before. There's something, Lala has said it on the stage. I would have told you all to go fuck yourselves if you were doing this to me, booing me. She's like, I mean, I guess Sarah says hit her quickly. We'll be very quick because she has to go. She has better things to do, apparently. But, when she says, I agree with Lala, the punishment no longer fits the crime. I've said that before. I don't understand what Tom Sandoval did that. Okay, I get it. I get that he cheated. A lot of people do. It's time to move on. There's something about him. I don't know why. That doesn't bother me. We've met him. He's something about Carl is, now look, Tom is his own Hollywood douchebaggery. I get it. Like, I get it. But maybe because we live there and we understand. But I also live in New York. Yeah, I agree with you. There's something about Carl which is condescending. And when you say the way he expresses it, I truly feel, everyone's saying this about Tom, I think Carl is a narcissist. I think Carl, listen, I've known this type of person. I don't even know but I have dated the type that is just not emotionally available. And they fuck you because they give you these emotions and then they just take them away. It's almost like they feel no emotions. So I get what Carl's saying and this, but right, it's almost like he just is being very nonchalant. Like, I really do think Tom Sandoval understands that he has devastated Ariana, who's doing just fucking fine. I don't know if Carl, it is condescending. It's like,
yes,
well, like Lindsay and this and that and do. It's
I loved when she called him out and she said, he speaks in we's, I speak in me's. And it's like, yes, queen, like, good. And I wanted her to clap back even harder at him, really. I mean, what an asshole. And I just don't believe that two people are that far apart on the pages of, he's like, well, we were in therapy. This isn't like a shock to her. I'm like, no, to let I mean, it is the bottom line is it's a blessing to her. Like the greatest thing that he ever did was to do this to her, but he's up there with Tom Sandoval in the way he
and she's
did it. Or the way
she's
now,
done interviews that have basically said all this, like she is taking it back and she's like, look, and I appreciate this. We sat in the apartment. Like, look, it's when you have no closure. And it's also like, I say skip over this part, but I understand people need to do it. Like when you have no closure, it doesn't matter. It's not you with them. But she said she sat there with the girlfriends, Danielle and whoever, and just analyzed this from every which way and got her own closure. Good for you. Fuck you, Carl, for not giving the girl closure. But once you give yourself that, she seems like she's in a like, no, like the future is bright and it's like, this is it. And I really think, yeah, she'll learn from this. And I agree with you. There's just something about Carl that just rubs me the wrong way of like, it's being so guarded with your emotions and so selfish. Look, you have to do what's best for yourself. I get it. I'm not saying you should get married to someone, but it's just like so nonchalant, or at least Tom Sandoval is fucking afraid to open his damn mouth that he's going to get thrown off the fucking stage and booed. Carl is just like, yeah. Sorry. God,
no,
why am I so...
Guys,
she is, I'm sorry. I mean, I have been so calm and just, I think it's our guest appearance by Sam the last episode. It's wild.
That fired us up. All right.